Alright, it doesn't look like anybody's here yet, but anyone who's watching this afterwards, hello. Welcome. I'm sitting here watching a laser. Don't know why it wouldn't let me do it in horizontal tonight. Um, I didn't want to stream like this necessarily, but I don't know. We'll give it a try, see what happens. But anyway, hello, anyone who's here. Dustin, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Laney Grace, hello, hello. Good to see you. I'm okay. How are you? How's everybody doing? Got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of new stuff. How do we get 4 likes and only, showing one person in here and 4 likes? It's like, how does that work? Hey, Steve-O, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you in the chat. Um, had a lot of fun with you on Wednesday. Hey, Casey girl, had a lot of fun with you the previous Wednesday. Paula, hello. So yeah, I'm not sure why it made me stream vertically tonight. It didn't give me the option to do it any other way, but I don't know. I hope it's not all like this now. But I haven't streamed since Thursday, I guess. So I don't know if things changed. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either. I prefer doing horizontal because I always watch YouTube on a TV or a laptop or something, and it makes more sense for me to watch it that way. It makes more sense for me to watch or do horizontal videos for all the people who watch it the way I do. Sorry, it's been a long day. It's never not been a long day. I hope you guys are doing okay. My brain almost sort of works a little bit today, but that's about all we're gonna get, I think. I'm sorry you're feeling down, and thanks for being here. And I'm not sure that I can keep you from feeling down, but hello anyway. Yeah, I don't like the vertical either. It didn't give me an option to do horizontal when I started this stream, so I figured we'll try the vertical and see what happens. But yeah, I got to figure out how to get it to go back to horizontal. But when I was starting this stream, it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why. I hope that's not a new thing, because I really don't like to do it like this. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for all the likes so far. Sorry I haven't seen you in a few days. I've been busy working on a lot of stuff, trying to put some things together. Well, that's good, Lady Grace. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. I wanted to check in with you guys. I'll spend a little time with it, but got a lot of things coming up that I want to be working on. It's going to be hot. It was hot today. It was 112 today. They're saying 110 on Wednesday now, so it's still going to be hot for the ride. But originally, like the last time I checked in with you, they were expecting it to be 113 on Wednesday, which would have meant, no way am I going to the bike ride if it's 113, but 110 maybe, we'll see. So I want to say that's like 50-50 for this week, because it's been really hot and it's going to keep being hot for a while. Hey, Billy. Yeah, it was hot here today. I went out for a few minutes when it was 112 earlier. I looked at my phone and was like, yeah, it's about how hot it feels outside. I never enjoy it, but it's that time of year around here. Really no getting away from it unless you go inside and turn the air conditioner on, which I have done. So this is the crazy ambient lighting at, or if you're talking about the noise in the background, it's the air conditioner. But this is a laser light that I got on Amazon that I linked in a previous live stream, I think. I don't know. And sorry for the vertical, guys. You know I don't like to do it this way. And I know most of you don't like to do it this way. But it didn't give me an option tonight when I was setting up the live stream to do a horizontal. So I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, thanks. It's just a cheap Amazon laser light thing. But I'm enjoying it. It makes a good backdrop for secret meetings, I think. And also, yeah, I've been working on an Amazon wish list over here just so that I know it's easier to keep track of that way. Just put it all in an Amazon list, and then I want to check everything off the list by September. By about the time the weather starts to get, like, you're not going to get heat stroke outside, I want to partake in some serious activities. And I'm going to tell you guys more about that as time goes on, but as it would indicate in the title, there might be a 327 mile ride on the e-bike that's right behind me, and that's going to be through some treacherous mountain terrain, a lot of dirt roads. You know, you can't take the freeway if you're going e-bike speeds. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm going yet, but yeah, it's 327 miles from here to there. I'm going to talk to the e-bike company and see if they'll, I'll see if they want to be the e-bike sponsor of this. And I'm going to see if they'll send me an extra battery for this bike, or maybe if they think it's a better idea to do a different bike. I don't know. I'm going to talk to them about it and see how that goes. But yeah, by late September or early October, I want to be able to take a 327 mile ride on that bike, or one like it. It's going to take, you know, based on the terrain and, you know, elevation changes and stuff, it's going to take like 4 days. But it needs to be done. Right now at this time, I was going to be somewhere in Canada on a Kawasaki KLR 650, headed for the Arctic Circle. But I just wasn't able to put that together this year, maybe next year. But something that I think would be fun to do instead would be to take that 327 mile ride that I just mentioned on an e-bike. That's still going to be a hell of an adventure. That's a lot of distance to cover. Google Maps thinks it's going to be like 28 and a half hours of actual ride time. So, I don't know. But more about that in the future. Let me see. I'm missing comments here. Hey, Carrie. I see you down there. Saw you just popped in. Trying to read. It's harder to read the smaller text on a vertical live stream too. That's another reason I don't like doing vertical, is I already have trouble reading the comments and it's way harder when they pop up on vertical. Hold on a minute. Yeah, might be a good idea. Laney Grace. I don't know. I feel it good to have some lighting, and I don't know. But do it however you like to do it. Hello, Nate. I see you down there. Carrie, Steve-O. Uh, it's a very nice thing for you to say, Steve-O. It looked like you were having a really good time. And of course, we had a little setback there. Mike seems to be doing a lot better now, but did get really dinged up during that ride. And that kind of threw things out of whack. But I'm glad that he's going to be okay and is making a quick recovery. But yeah, Steve-O, I'm glad you had fun. I sure had fun. It was great to meet you. Looked like you were really enjoying the ride, but it's hard not to. And everybody should come out and try it at some point, I think. Oh, I see you there, Mike. What's up? So, yeah, it was nice to meet you on Wednesday, Mike, and chat with you a little bit on the ride. Um, I haven't seen him since Steve. I haven't seen him since yesterday morning. And Dean, hey buddy. What did I eat today? Not good enough stuff really, but it's too hot to go anywhere. But hey again, Dean, Norman, hello. I'm out there every Wednesday, and I'm out a lot of other times. I'm on the scooters around town. Yeah, it is super hot lately. Hopefully it's not too hot for the ride on Wednesday. Last week they're saying it could be 113. Now it looks like 110, which is still too hot, but I'm going to play it by ear. I don't know if I'm going to make the ride this Wednesday. I've seen some hay bikes out there. I've seen 2 or 3 hay bikes in every ride at least. I think. Seeing a lot of e-bikes out on the rides now. Well, thanks for being here, Laney Grace, and it's always great to have you along for the rides. Everybody, fingers crossed for Wednesday night, guys. I really want to do the ride. I'm tired of being cooped up. It's been so hot. It was 112 today downtown, and I had to go out in the afternoon and check the mail and do a couple other things. And it's just, I don't know. I never enjoy it. I'm always glad when it's over, when it's finally like the 3rd or 4th week of September and things start to feel less deadly outside. It doesn't get cool until like November usually, but it starts to get better sometime in September usually, so that can't get here fast enough. Yeah, I wish it'd be longer too. Well, a lot of people have been saying something about getting a PEV ride together, e-bikes and scooters. I ride them both, and I've always thought the idea was a good one, and I hear of them every so often, every now and then they get together and ride, but I've never gone along. But yeah, 2 hours. You got to figure though, most of them are pedaling. But if you're on a hay bike, and I've got throttle too, then it's easy for us to want to go greater distances. So I don't know. Could be in the fall. We might have to put some bike rides or some kind of PEV ride together. Yeah, that is a problem. A lot of people do have to get up early and go to work on Thursday, which makes it hard. I think it'd be good, like when the weather gets better, I think it would be good to start in maybe the afternoon, do a PEV ride, start in the afternoon and go until after sunset. Maybe stop somewhere and eat, or I don't know. Uh, uh, Maybe we can get you out there, Laney Grace, one day on something electric, something where all you have to do is just sit there and the weather's better, you know? Like, not right now, it's too hot, but at some point. Uh-oh, is that on right now? We should be hoisting the Stanley Cup, but just wasn't a good season around here. Yeah, I feel the same way, Norman. I take a lot of breaks this time of year. I get up at like 3:30 in the morning this time of year and start getting things done. Well, it's still cool outside. Like whatever I can do that's open. You know, I go and get groceries at 6 o'clock in the morning, like as the place is open, and I got to do that tomorrow. Actually, I hope I can do that. I got to look at the. I should be able to go grab a few things at the store anyway. But yeah, I always try to get that done super early before it gets hot outside. And I tried it this time of year and through July at least. I try to be home by 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't usually go back out until about now. It's what, 8 something? I probably wouldn't be going back out until around now. So, yeah, I've been getting around on two-wheeled things for a very long time in this valley. Motorcycles, scooters, e-bikes, electric scooters. All right, brother, Mike. I will see you. I will for sure see you on Wednesday. If I'm say it's 75%. I'll be there at this point. If it doesn't get any hotter than they're expecting it to be, I'll be out there. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Hopefully, see you on Wednesday. Hopefully, see everybody local that comes out to the ride on Wednesday. I'll just drink a bunch of Powerade or Gatorade or something. Yeah, I do have some health issues though. So I can't push it. But if it's not too bad, I'll get out there. Oh wow, well happy birthday in advance. It's coming up quick. Happy birthday, both of you, in advance. Hey, Miss A, hello, hello. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I know it's a vertical stream and we're not really covering anything major. Um, but yeah, thanks for hitting that like button. Huh. Hey, Brandon, I saw I missed a call from you. Sorry, buddy. I've been popping in and out. Good to see you, though. Slow 49, hello. Hopefully I'm not covering. Trying not to cover. I hate holding the phone like this and doing streams like this, but it seriously didn't give me the option to do horizontal, which I'm not thrilled about. But anyway, yeah, wow. Considering the time in so far and haven't really done anything, we're doing all right on likes, and thank you guys. And sorry I haven't been. Uh-oh. What is this phone? Notification. Please be $1 million. What? Uh-oh. Hold on a minute, guys. Oh, Mrs. O, Renee O, so very kind of you. So very much appreciated. Not necessary, but very appreciated. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you. I just couldn't have put it together um, at the time in which you guys were going to be at Atomic, and I'm sorry. And I already told Steve next time you guys come that we'll have to get together for sure. So thank you so much, Renee O and Steve O. I got to meet Steve O. Didn't get to meet Renee O this time, and I'm sorry. And I hope I get to see you next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sounds like you guys had a really good time though in Vegas, and I'm always happy about that. And I hope you make it back soon. And the next time you do, we'll make plans ahead of time before you come. We'll figure out something to do where we can all get together and enjoy something or other. Hold on a minute. Oh man, getting some back pain, but whatever. So wow, I pushed it back again. Brandon, I'm trying to catch up here. That sucks. Yeah, shout out again, Renee O. And Steve O. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming and visiting, and we'll all have a really good time next time. But thank you for helping me keep it all going. It's very kind and generous of you. Oh, well, you should, Brandon. Happy birthday in advance. A lot of birthdays this time of year, a lot of summer babies. I'm more of wintertime myself. Probably would have rather had a summertime birthday. I don't know. Yeah, well, that would be a good idea, Brandon. Oh, Renee, I'm so glad he could come and do it. And, I don't know. Next time, hopefully the ride goes a little more smoothly, but I don't know. I had a really good time. I think he did too, seemed like it. I don't know. I'm glad that it worked out to where we could finish the ride and get the whole experience essentially. So I'm not happy about how hot it's going to be this week though, but we'll see how it goes. Good. I'm glad. I had a really good time too, but then I always do. But I'm always glad, thrilled to get to meet you guys, and especially get to hang out with you and do something. So I don't know, but more next time for sure. So yeah, like I was talking about earlier, and I couldn't link it. If somebody wants to help me with this, I posted. If somebody wants to copy and paste it in chat, I posted my Amazon wish list, stuff I want to get by the end of summer to take some crazy e-bike rides. A 327-mile ride. I'm not going to tell you exactly where that ends up yet, but I think that's going to be one of my greater two-wheeled rides of my two-wheeled. It's nothing on like a motorcycle or something, but when you do something like that on an e-bike, it gets pretty serious. So I want to do that, and I'd love for you guys to check out some of the things that I have on the list and just see what you think of what I've selected, and if you have any ideas about what maybe I should put instead, or I don't know, experiences that you've had maybe with some of the things that I have on the list. I'd love to get your input. I always try to consult you guys and involve you guys in everything. And I just put the list up basically so I can just kind of remember what I want. I just started a list. I'm going to put some more things on there. Just kind of remember what I want and need for the things that I'm going to be doing when the weather permits. And just try to check a thing or two off the list here and there between now and then, which I think is doable. So, but again, I would love to get your input, and if somebody can link that, I put it in the description section of my YouTube. If you can't, don't worry about it. Huh. Oh well. Miss A. I appreciate it though. But anybody who wants to see it, I guess it's there in the what's it called? And I just started putting stuff in there. Some of the bigger things that I'm going to need or would want to use for crazy e-bike rides and journeys and such, like an Insta 360 cam. I didn't realize it didn't come with that selfie stick thing. That's like, you got to get that extra, and then the motorcycle mount kit. I don't know, but it makes for a really good effect. And if I'm going to be riding an e-bike 327 miles, I think we're going to need a 360 cam mounted properly. Hold on. I don't know. I appreciate it, Miss A. We'll worry about that later. I'll try it again. I'll post it after this stream ends. I'll post it in a few minutes or something afterwards in the description. But this is just like, I just started working on this list, and I was just like, what, screw it, I'll post it now, and I'll add to it. There are other things I'm going to need. But this is just a good place to start, I think. But thank you again, Miss A. I appreciate that. But yeah, again, guys, would love your input. I'm going to keep thinking about it, and I'm probably going to change up a thing or two here and there along the way. Probably, a couple of additions or changes. I don't know. But yeah, love to know what you guys think about it, and I'm just going to try to think of everything. But yeah, so in the future, I'm going to pitch this to I'm going to talk to the e-bike company about this. And get their thoughts on a couple of things. But I also want to do, so that's a 327 mile ride that's going to take about 4 days. I also want to do like a 72-hour survival challenge but only what I can pack on the bike. Like whatever I can pack on the bike, that's got to keep me alive for 3 days, and I got to go somewhere out in the middle of the desert or something and survive. I got to be able to recharge the bike. I got to be able to eat, and I don't know, a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I've always wanted to do stuff like that too, and now I think it's time. Well, it's not time right now, but when it's not 100 and your ass is gonna die outside, I want to start doing more fun things outside like we used to for before it got terribly hot. So I should have kept my old drone. One of the things that I have in the wish list is a newer version of the same drone that I had. It's one of the DJI Mini drones. It's the new Mini 4K. It's only $299, and it's incredible what you get for that. I had the original Mini SE, which was $299, and that was two releases before this one, and that thing was incredible. If you used to watch my channel when I put the occasional drone footage on, it was from the DJI Mini SE, the original one, and now for the same price they have the 4K, the new Mini 4K one, which is quite a bit better in a bunch of ways. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Water bottle, spray bottle, Paula, good call. I'm at least, if I do the ride, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the ride. If it doesn't get any hotter than I think it's going to be on Wednesday, we'll do the ride, and I'll just take a cold drink or two. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, drones. So yeah, I sold the one that I had thinking that I was going to get a better one, and then I never did. And now I want to just get the newer version of the one that I had. So I probably should have just kept the one that I had, because it was fine actually for the stuff that I wanted to do. You don't need a real fancy drone, you don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars on all this stuff. Like you hear YouTubers telling you all the time, oh, you got to buy this because it's the best and the most expensive, and your viewers are going to appreciate the fact that you went into debt for thousands of dollars stuff. I'm sorry guys, I can't do that, but yeah, so for real, I mean, you can make do with cheaper stuff and still get the result that you want, and I know this from experience. So that's one of the things on the list, but I should have just kept the one that I had, but hindsight's 2020, We're gonna have to take this out for like long bike rides and stuff for, overnighters and camping and stuff. We're gonna need this light for doing live streams and secret meetings and whatnot on the road. No thanks, I'm gonna say I'm working on it. Now nothing's gonna change in terms of, like we're not taking walks on Fremont Street and stuff right now because it's hot. It's terribly, awfully hot. But when the weather's good, we go and do all that stuff, the Vegas-y stuff. None of that's going to change except for when it's this hot outside. In which case it's more, stuff like this or early morning. But yeah, so all the stuff that many of you guys know this channel for, none of that's going to change, but I want to do other things too. I'm really I'm not upset that I didn't get to take that crazy motorcycle ride this summer, but I kind of have ants in my pants from not doing it. Like the spirit of adventure is just chewing on my backside right now, and I just want to go out and do something wild. Just hop on something with two wheels and just go until I don't feel like going anymore. Which is, I was going to be somewhere probably approaching the Northern Territories in Canada right now. Had things gone according to plan, but here I sit in my apartment instead, and that's okay, because we'll do it on an e-bike towards the end of the summer instead of not go to the North Pole. But 327 miles. I'm not going to tell you yet what's at the end of that 327 miles. But it does lie somewhere within the Sincloth family motherland. So there's a hint for you anyway. But we start in downtown Las Vegas, and the whole ride on a bicycle should be 327 miles. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it was definitely that hot here today. Inspecting gadgets. It's 112 downtown, which I'm never, I'll tolerate 108, 109, 110 or above is just too much. I think. I don't like it, and it was too hot today. Reno? No, but I would like to do that someday. Reno would take more than 4 days on a bike, for sure. I'm guessing this ride that I want to do either late September or early October is going to take me 4 days. I'm pretty sure I can knock it out in that amount of time. But I'll have to talk to the e-bike place about getting at least one extra battery, or maybe they want me to. I'm going to try to get them to sponsor it. I'm going to tell them what's going on, a couple of things that I want to do towards the end of summer, beginning of fall, that they should have an interest in, because it's going to be a lot of exposure for them. So I'm going to pitch the whole idea to them. If they want to give me an extra battery for this bike that's right behind me, that's fine. I love riding it. It's cool. I'll totally do a 327 mile ride on it. But if they've got a better idea, then, I'm certainly open to that as well. So we'll see how it goes. But within about 3 months from now, I think, I should be embarking on some of the craziest journeys I've been on any kind of two wheels, motorcycle, scooter, e-bike, e-scooter, whatever. And I've been kind of working on that actually a lot the last few days, just kind of thinking about it, planning it all out, how it would have to work. I'm going to tell you guys more about that. There's still a lot of time to plan. But if you want to check out my wish list and see what you think about it, see if there are any suggestions that you would make or modifications. Hey, instead of this, you should get this, for instance, I love hearing your input, and you guys, a lot of the time, you guys are really on point when it comes to things like that. So check it out. Let me know what you think. The link currently is in it's on my YouTube page in the about or whatever. So yeah, I can just sit here and watch this thing until the battery runs out, pretty much. This is the battery operated version of it. The battery lasts a really long time. You can get the same one without the rechargeable battery. You just plug it into something, and it's like $22 or something. And hello to everyone. Everybody's tuning in, hanging out. Thank you. Hello, welcome. We're just hanging out tonight, talking about some stuff, watching lasers. It's mesmerizing. I don't know if the phone does it any justice. And if you're wondering why we're vertical, I normally stream horizontally, and it's just not giving me it didn't give me the option to tonight. It didn't let me select at all. It just decided I was going to be doing vertical, I guess. So I know some of you guys really don't like it. It's not my favorite way to do it. But I know a lot of you now are just accustomed to seeing them this way. But yeah, I don't know, Daniel. It's maybe there's a hidden message in there or something that we have to decode. I really don't know. Hey, Big Boys PEV, what's happening, buddy? Good to see ya. So we're talking about long e-bike rides. One of them, well, the one like kind of like the pinnacle of rides, if you will, this year for me, I think will be this ride that I mentioned in the title, which is 327 miles from here in downtown Las Vegas to the point where I end up, and that's by bike. You know, keep in mind I'm not going on any freeways or anything. That's Google Maps by bike. So how about this? What was I gonna say? Oh, if anybody guesses where it is correctly, where the ending point is for the ride, I guess I'll tell you. So feel free to take a stab at it if you want to. 327 miles on a bike. It's less than that in a car. But I can't go the way that a car goes because, you know. And thanks and welcome to everybody who's new, if that's what you mean, Daniel. But hello, anybody, any new subscribers? We get a handful every now and again. Hello and welcome. If you're just discovering the channel, we don't normally just sit here and do this, but it was 112 degrees outside today. So when it's 112 degrees outside, if I live stream, it's going to be something like this. We're sitting in the air conditioning, watching lasers, talking about 327-mile long e-bike rides. Hold on. Well, California is a good guess, actually, Dustin. And Dean, hello, yes. So yeah, okay. So we've established it's California, but where in California? Where would I go that's going to take me 4 days? On an e-bike, if I have two batteries for the one that's sitting behind me, or if they send me one of the other ones that has super long range. I don't know. I'm going to need a lot of stuff to make this work. Well, you're getting warm now, Dustin. Palm Springs, no, but I would like to go there sometimes. It's not Palm Springs. Dustin guessed LA, which is the Sincloth family motherland. It's somewhere in the greater Los Angeles area. It's not Long Beach, east or west, or north or south. It could be along the coast, though. Hollywood Hills, we will go through there because that's my old stomping ground. Like, we'll spend some time. I want to at least like stay and do a day or two, like rent a van, I think a U-Haul van, and drive back, or have somebody come in the U-Haul van along with me while I do the ride, and then we drive back in the van. But yeah, I grew up like Hollywood Hills adjacent, and I used to ride my bikes and stuff back in there all the time. So we're gonna do some of that for sure, and the Hollywood Hills. Let's see. What am I doing on the 4th of July? That's a good question. I'm going to let it be a surprise. I think I'm going to go live. There's a couple of things we can do. I think I'm going to film a video. I'm going to have my GoPro on and do a live on the 4th of July. So I hope you guys are available to catch it either during or after. Huntington Beach. Close. No, Solvang, no. Have I ever lived in Arizona? No. I've been to Arizona a ton of times, but never lived there. Hey, Yogi. Yeah, I don't know, Yogi. We'll probably do a lot over in that area when the time comes. That's all where I used to hang out and ride. Anyway, Miss A, Miss A got it. Well, Miss A and Carrie kind of got it at the same time. The Santa Monica Pier is exactly 327 miles by bicycle from where I sit right now. So there you go. That's what I want to do. Marina del Sincloth. We might have to pop by Marina del Rey actually, where my brother used to keep his boat. I don't know. Let's see. It should be a fun trip, I think, Miss A. But there's a lot of hell between here and there. A lot of mountain ranges and dirt roads, and better hope you have everything that you need because you're going to be in the middle of nowhere and nobody's coming to save you, kind of thing. So there's, from a bike rider's perspective, or going at an e-bike pace, it's a very treacherous, insane thing to do. But I have to do it anyway because I didn't get to ride to the Arctic Circle on a Kawasaki KLR 650 this year. So I hope so too, Yogi. I hope it's not too hot. Let me see. I think so. I think it might be Big Boys PEV. It'd be one of the more exciting things I've ever done on two wheels, I think. We'll see. Hey, Fro. I don't know. Seriously, though, Miss A and anybody, there's a lot of nothing between Las Vegas and the greater Los Angeles area. And it's a scary place to be all by yourself if you encounter a problem or something. I mean, there are a lot of things that could go wrong, and that's always going to be in the back of my mind. But yeah, it should be all right. Yeah, Carrie, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about trying to find somebody that wants to go along in like a U-Haul van or something, and just like be the support staff if necessary. And also, like when I'm going to stay in some hotels and stuff, and I'm not sure all of them would let me, put the bike and stuff in there. So if I have to lock it up in the back of a U-Haul van or something, I'm pretty much going to have somebody come along in a cargo van or something and be my support, I think. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Trying to read. It's really hard to read these comments when I'm in vertical. I'd like to make it up Carson City Way one day. Big Boys PEV. Yeah, no, there's going to be a high-speed train between here and Rancho Cucamonga eventually, like by the end of this decade, but they've been saying that for decades. So we'll see. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Yeah, well, no, you should, Laney Grace. No, I agree with both of you, Miss A. I was thinking about that too. I mean, I was thinking maybe I could get to LA and then rent a U-Haul van and stuff, but I really need somebody. I need something that I can lock the bike up in safely as I'm going. I'm not so much worried about me, I'm worried about the bike. So, no, you're right. Inspecting gadgets. All you guys, any volunteers? We're going to be doing this late September-ish, early October. As the weather's not like terribly hot outside. But we're going to be talking more about this in the future for sure. Hey, Mike Schuster, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know, Lady Grace. I don't know enough about it. But okay, Mike, since the cat's out of the bag now, I wasn't going to tell you where I was going, but I want to do a 327 mile e-bike trip in late September or early October, either on the bike that's right behind me, or I'm going to reach out to them and see if they want to sponsor it. And if they've got a better idea about something else to take, then, you know, maybe that, I don't know. But so anyway, 4 day long, at least 4 day long e-bike ride from downtown Las Vegas to the Santa Monica Pier, which is 327 miles on a bike. So, but a lot of you in the comments now are saying I'm going to need a spotter, somebody in a car, you know, like a just in case, and, you know, extra camera shots and stuff like that. You're right. So if anyone wants to volunteer, let's talk about this. I'd like to try and get this thing sponsored in more ways than one. I think if I talk to the bike company about this, they'll probably want to get involved, because it's a lot of, you know, I mean, I can just mention them every time I'm doing anything related to it. So it's going to be a lot more exposure for them. Oh. And I got the wish list started. If you want to check out my wish list, I'd love to get your opinions, guys. It's in the description on my YouTube page, or just the about details or whatever. There's a link to my Amazon wish list that I just started. I'm going to have to add a few things to it. I'll probably make a couple of slight modifications, but I'd love your input. Long story short, I'm trying to end up with all of these items by the time I go on a ride like I'm planning. Because most of those things would be very useful for this type of thing. So I'm going to try to check things off the list, you know, one or two here and there between now and the time that I would go on such a ride. So, but again, I like to come to you guys for your thoughts and opinions in matters like this. So if you get a chance, take a look at the list, see what you think, see if there's any thing that you would add or change or do differently. I'd love to hear about it. So let me know. And I'm falling behind here. Well, yeah, I'll definitely have to vlog it, Laney Grace. I think a 4-day ride would be at least 4 whole videos. And then we'll spend some time in Southern California because that is, or at least a day in Southern California because that is the Sincloth family motherland. Do a little bit of filming and such. So probably at least like a half a dozen videos related to that and a bunch of live streams as well. I hope you guys will at least join me for the live streams. Everybody that's here now. I hope you'll come along for all of it, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes anyway. And there's still a lot of time to plan. Still about 3 months away at the earliest. And I think that's enough time to put this together and be able to do it right. And again, if anybody, looking for volunteers, I guess, because there's going to have to be somebody in a like a U-Haul van or a cargo van or something where I can lock up the bike at night if I have to. Um, you know, just I don't know. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of nothing between here and where I'm going. Um, so I don't know. If you think you might be interested, reach out. It's at least 3 months away. So yeah, I don't know about all that, Dustin. I'll probably stay in hotels, I guess. Laney Grace might camp a night or two off of the bike because, okay, first night we're going to Prim, which is 41 miles away. That's a nothing e-bike ride from here. The state line, the California state line, Prim, Nevada, is 41 miles away from where I sit right now. So first night we're going to hang out in Prim. The next like big place to stop is Barstow, which is like 116 miles away from Prim. So that's a lot of riding. Not sure I can quite make it that far in a day. So that's why that's why I did the wish list. I'm going to put all the camping stuff together, things just in case. I'm likely going to have to camp at least one night on this ride just because I'm probably not going to be able to make it to Barstow on the second night. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go yet. Exactly. And if anybody wants to help with trip planning or anything, I certainly, like I said, I always value your input and your ideas, guys. Anybody who wants to be a part of this in some way or another, any help, just ideas, plans, um, it would be, very, very much appreciated. But don't ever feel like you have to. Patreon, maybe actually. I was thinking about. I hate to do a GoFundMe. We might do a membership on YouTube just to support, very low price. Make it available like super cheap. And I don't know. I don't know. I hate to. I'm really trying to pick up more like kind of sponsorships and maybe get companies to reach out and say, hey, use our whatever for this ride that you're taking and stuff. So I don't know. I'm going to try and raise enough money to do this and buy the things that I need. I need everything that's in this wish list so far and probably then some by the first week of October, probably last week of September. So 3 months from now. So I got a lot of planning. Got a lot that I'm going to need to come up with between now and then. But I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to work out. I just assume that it's going to work out. Hey, Jay Stone, I see you down there. Am I allowed to e-bike on the 15 to Prim? No. I got to take Las Vegas Boulevard all the way to Prim, which is kind of sketchy. I used to do it on a motorcycle all the time. I used to prefer to ride the Las Vegas Boulevard way on my motorcycle to Prim. Um, so yeah, I definitely can't take it on the freeway. But hey, Jay Stona, good to see you, buddy. GoFundMe, Miss A, you don't think a GoFundMe would be a bad idea? Let's see how it goes. Let me see. Like, I want the e-bike company to kind of sponsor me with that stuff. It's going to be good for them. I'm going to make them see that it's good for them, and I think I can probably count on them. And if not, within 3 months from now, I'm sure I could have another e-bike sponsor if this didn't work out. So I think I got the bike part of it handled. I need the other equipment, and then the cost of, got to get a U-Haul van probably, and then some hotel nights and gas money and stuff. It's going to add up to an expense, but to someone who could benefit from sponsoring something like this, for instance, it would be money well spent, I think. So let me see what I can do in terms of sponsors. Maybe towards the end, if we come up short, we do a GoFundMe or memberships or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to get companies involved here because, now that this channel is starting to grow, if I'm doing things like riding e-bikes from downtown Las Vegas to the Pacific Ocean and going through crazy mountain ranges and stuff along the way, I think that's going to get some attention, probably more so than the usual stuff that I post on this channel. But even if it only does a little bit better than the usual stuff that I post on this channel, there should still be some companies that should be a little bit interested in helping out because it would benefit them to some degree. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But let me see. I'm falling behind. Yeah, maybe membership. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see between membership or, well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I appreciate all your input always, guys. That's why I come to you for things like this, is because you're aside from your astonishing wisdom, um, I don't know. It's just thank you. Thank you for your input always. I appreciate it. Well, I'm trying to catch up on comments here. Yeah, I'm hoping Big Boys PEV, that's the idea. I'm hoping to get some more companies to reach out right here. Like right here, I need a Jackery thing and an e-bike trailer and a solar panel. What else is in my... I got a lot of stuff in here. A life straw and, little things that I need, GoPro batteries. So yeah, there's an awful lot of opportunities for companies to reach out and get involved. Like if you make a power station and a solar panel, for instance, or something, I'm going to need that obviously to make this work. Yeah, that'd be a potentially a good opportunity for a company that deals with that kind of thing. Hey, Kevin. Let me see. I'm trying not to miss anybody here. I kind of want to do both, Carrie. I kind of need to take the journey as well. For me, especially on two wheels, being a motorcycle guy, a lifelong, two-wheeled guy, um, it's most of the fun is just getting there. So I really need to do a crazy long e-bike ride. I think that's going to be a good one because there's a lot of really treacherous stuff between here and there, which is going to make it more exciting. So we'll see. Yeah, could be inspecting gadgets. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking out my wish list if you get a chance to. Would love your input. I'll put a link up after the live stream. A little while afterwards, I'll put the link on in the description. But it's also on my YouTube page with all the information. I don't know if you want to go take a look. Love to get your input. And I'm going to be adding to it. There are a lot more things that I need to put in there, but I got a lot of the big stuff out of the way, like an e-bike trailer. I think the one that I picked is going to be probably pretty good. And then I really would like to get that Insta 360 cam with the selfie stick and the handlebar mount and everything. I think that's going to make for some awesome shots, and then drone footage would be nice as well. I should be able to put together all this stuff between now and September, and especially if I can get some companies or a sponsor, a potential sponsor interested in this, be like, look, there's going to be at least 6 videos and a handful of live streams related to this, so I'll try to give you good value for your sponsorship. Let's see. Good. Big Boys PEV. I think it's a good company so far from what I can tell. I love the bike, and I definitely want to work more with them. I'm all about getting involved with good companies, so I hope that they're on board with my ideas and I don't have to go to somebody else. Well, in any case, however it works out, Big Boys PEV, I recommend giving it a try if you're in the market for an e-bike. If you like something in the lineup. Yogi, it's not going to be till at least 3 months from now. It's too hot to think about doing it before at least probably the last week of September. So probably last week of September, first week of October, somewhere around there. I'm glad you mentioned that, Big Boys PEV. When it comes to the e-bikes, for me to get credit, you have to use the link. Like the code, I don't think does anything. Like it doesn't let them know that it's me specifically. So they keep track of me by the link. And thanks for mentioning that. If you guys are in the market for a HAOQI e-bike, and you do use the code, which I think saves you $50, also use the link, and they hold me in higher regards and pay me a small commission, which both are very good things, especially with this trip that I'm trying to take. So if that's a possibility and you guys are in the market for an e-bike, do please use my link. I sure hope it does, I'm gonna say. I got a good feeling about this. Maybe I didn't get to go on that motorcycle ride this year because, well, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to make, my brain is trying to understand why I've been wanting to do that for so long and it didn't work out this year. But maybe the e-bike ride is better anyway. It's more in line with what I'm doing in my life these days anyway. So, I don't know. We'll see how it all goes, but thank you, Miss A, and everyone. We're almost at 50 likes, guys. Can we get there? I know it's just a nothing vertical secret meeting, but we really need to get those likes, especially if I'm going to shake up some sponsors, drum up some sponsorships for these crazy rides that I'm trying to do. Let's see. I only think Las Vegas Boulevard goes like a mile or two past Prem, like over the outlet mall, I think. And then beyond that, it's like dirt roads and stuff that you got to take if you're on an e-bike. I'm going to be like half dirt roads and through mountain ranges and stuff. It's a crazy ride. I don't think you guys know how crazy of a ride this is going to be. It's not just like in a car, LA to Vegas or Vegas to LA. It's not like that at all. This is going to be like covered wagon days kind of stuff through the Old West. Really a crazy ass ride. I don't know how to emphasize this enough. You'd have to be out of your mind to want to do something like this. So yeah. I suppose you're right in a sense. I was thinking about that too, Big Boys PEV. Everybody's ridden to the Arctic Circle on a motorcycle before, but how many people? Well, I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's ridden an e-bike from Las Vegas to LA, and I'm sure it won't be the last, but I don't know. I think that's a much more attainable goal for this summer or end of summer. So my back is really killing me today. But that's alright. I pretty much don't have anything else to do and just can go to bed in a little while and wake up early and do it all over again. Could be inspecting gadgets. I hope not. But it's a lot of just nothing, desert mountain ranges between here and LA. So it can be very treacherous, and it will be very treacherous, I'm sure. But that's kind of part of the fun for me, I think. Yeah, it's going to be too hot to do it before like late September at least, Yogi and everyone. Hey, 50 likes, we did it. Thank you guys. don't think we're going to go that way, Dustin, but it's still, you know, it's treacherous. It's a lot of nothing between here and there, and it's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to it. I need it. I'm just so tired of not doing things like that. Uh, I'd kind of like to spend however much time I've got in my life left, just going on crazy rides and having fun adventures. And again, we're still going to do all the Vegas stuff. I live in Vegas. We're not going to stop going to Fremont Street or anything like that. We're not going to go on days like today when it's 112 degrees outside. But you know what I'm saying. I just want to add bigger adventures to the channel, and it's driving me crazy that I haven't been able to do it. And now I'm kind of getting cabin fever in here because it's going to be so terribly hot for the next 3 months, and I can't go out and do all the stuff that I'd like to, and that's driving me crazy. So by the time I finally get to take this ride, I'm going to be so fired up about it that I don't know, it doesn't matter what happens along the way. It's just going to be fun. So exactly, Miss A. Your soul needs to be fed once in a while, and my soul needs this desperately. Everybody needs to do something that makes their soul feel better once in a while, or else there's no point in even existing at all. If you can't get out and smell the roses, have a truly wonderful experience once in a while, do something that you really need to do or want to do, then there's just no point in existing at all. And I feel like I've been cooped up for so long now. I sold my motorcycle and my Ruckus almost a year ago now, and that was like my only way of going more than electric scooter distances. And now, the e-bike is, more than that, and especially if I can get them to send me an extra battery and stuff. So I don't know, I'm starting to think about bigger things, but still I feel cooped up, like I can't really get to where I want to go or do it the way I want to do it, but I'm working with what we've got here to work with. I mean, right now there's an e-bike sitting behind me, and if that's the one we wind up taking for this, then so be it, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I don't know. Hold on, I'm falling behind here again, and the screens are going dark. Let me see. Yeah, Prim is definitely not much like it used to be. And, yeah, big boys PV, but it's still 106 degrees outside right now or more. So I've really only been going out and doing rides early in the morning, and it's usually just to get things done. But yeah, I do want to share more ride videos and live streams with you. Let's see. You should do that, Laney Grace. I'd like to see that, actually. Yeah, that would be really cool, I think. You should do that. So 51 likes, guys. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Um, I don't know. I guess I don't have much else to go over with you tonight, guys. Check out my wish list if you get a chance. Go to my YouTube page. Just check it out. Tell me what you think. See what you think. If you've got any ideas, comment or something. If I should add something, if I should substitute something, make any changes, whatever, let me know. I'm dying to know what you guys think about it. That's why I try to involve you in everything, because I don't like making all these decisions by myself always, and I value your input very much. So if you get a chance to check it out, please do, and let me know what you think. Hey, Steve, I see you there, buddy. Steve Rogers, they're saying it's 110 now on Wednesday. Going to be 110. Um, I'd say probably 75% I'm going to go at this point. If it winds up being 112 or 13 on Wednesday, I don't know. But if it's only going to be 110, I think we're probably good. So, would love to see you on Wednesday if you're going to make it. I'm going to do everything I can to go. I'll just hydrate, and, I just don't like putting the bike through it. Personal electric vehicles don't like the really hot temperatures, and I don't know. But we'll see. Looks better than it did at this point. So, yeah, there's bikes by El Cortez, Steve, and a lot of them close by. It just depends. You probably, I would really suggest doing the electric ones because of how hot it's going to be. And they're not always available at every location, but I guess Steve-O last week was using the app, and I guess KC Girl was too, the RTC app, and it'll tell you where the e-bikes are closest to you or wherever you'd want to meet or whatever. We'll figure it out. Um, we'll I don't know. We'll get all those details hammered out, but I think we're going to be able to do the bike ride, or I think I'm going to be able to do the bike ride if it's not going to be hotter than 110. But I'm already over it. We've had some really hot days so far. It's 112 today, and I'm already over it. It's just getting started, and I'm already just like, the hell with summer. It sucks, and I'm tired, and I don't want to anymore. But it happens every year. It's a lot of people might call it the downside to living in Las Vegas or the desert Southwest, is it does get very hot in the summertime. Hey, Eric. I think Mike's doing okay. I haven't seen him today, but he was pretty spry yesterday. I got him a couple of things at the store, and he's looking a lot better. He's still got a cast on his arm, but he's in good spirits, and I think he's going to make a full and quick recovery. Yeah, it's always hot in the Southwest every summer, and we always keep doing it to ourselves, and I don't know why, but I love it here like 9 months out of the year. I shouldn't say that. It gets a little too cold in the wintertime sometimes. Not always, but a little too hot in the summer, can get a little too cold in the winter. But otherwise, it's very nice, I think, around here. Sounds good, Yogi. But I'm looking for a chance to get back to the motherland and see and do a few things. I don't get out there enough. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Steve Rogers. Did I we'll figure out a way that you can, I don't know. I don't remember if I gave you my number or not. We'll figure out a way to get a hold of one another and meet up sometime on Wednesday if it goes down, but I hope your trip goes well and I look forward to seeing you then. I hope it works out. But thanks again for being here, guys. Thanks for all the likes. We'll keep it going another minute or two, I guess. But do me a favor and check out my wish list for the things I want to a lot of the things I want to use on this bike ride that I'm talking about doing in September or October. And I'd love your input. The link to the wish list is in like the details on my YouTube page. So if you get a chance to check that out, let me know what you think. I value your input very much. And I'm going to talk to the e-bike company again. And thank you, Inspecting Gadgets. Thanks to everybody who's hit the like button or is going to. I appreciate that. So yeah, the next 3 months I'm going to be trying to put puzzle pieces together, maybe work out some kind of sponsorship, maybe get this e-bike company involved or on board. I think they should want to have some kind of involvement here. So we'll see how it goes, but I appreciate all your help, support, encouragement, everything. In the meantime, shout out again to Renee O for the kind and generous PayPal donation. Thanks to everybody who's been coming through with PayPal's, Cash Apps, Super Chats. I appreciate you guys so much. It just long e-bike rides to the Santa Monica Pier from downtown Las Vegas. So thank you very much, everybody who has contributed in that way. Super Chats, Cash Apps, PayPals, etc. It's very much appreciated. But Renee O came through with the PayPal tonight, and I appreciate that very much. And I'm glad you guys had Renee O and Steve O and fam. I'm glad you guys had a good trip to Vegas. Glad I got to meet Steve O. Anyway, Renee, we're gonna hang out next time for sure. But let's see. Oh man, I'm beat. I have to, like, the only thing that I have left to eat is ice cream. I kind of feel like eating real food, but I guess I'll eat ice cream. So yeah, Renee, and thanks again. What? Oh, thank you again, Steve-O. Hey, Sabrina. Hello. Good to see you. You happened to pop in at the end of the stream tonight, I'm afraid. But I'm going to try and check in with you tomorrow and some more updates on some stuff. Check out the wish list if you can. Give me some input. Let me know what you think. Come back tomorrow if you can, Sabrina. We're gonna be doing something. I don't know. But thanks for popping in tonight, guys. Again, check out the wish list if you get a chance. It's on the details on the on my main YouTube page, and I'll post a link to this maybe afterwards. It's very kind of you, Big Boys PV. Let's talk more about that. I'm gonna have to put all these little details together before this, so. But I appreciate that. But thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. It's always just a privilege to get to spend any kind of time with you at all. And sorry I've been so scarce lately. I'm going to try to be around more. And I sure do always just look forward to getting to spend some time with you guys. So thank you very much. All you guys take care of yourselves and be well. Get a good night's sleep. Good call, Inspecting Gadgets. But great to see all of you guys always. Thanks for everything you do always, and I'll see you again soon. Hopefully I can figure out how to stream horizontally again, but we'll see. But anyway, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you again soon.